Hey there, I'm Cy Rodriguez, and today I wanted to talk with you about how to eat healthy. And this might make you mad because I'm about to tell you my real life experience, and it's probably not going to be what you want to hear because you're always being lied to from all of these people around you and the people in the media telling you about these fad diets and these things that you can do to lose weight and stay in shape. And I'll give some credit where credit is due. There are some good ones and some that are actually helpful and really can benefit you. But there's a lot of people pushing all kinds of things that just aren't good for you. And one of the things that I just wanted to mention really quick is paleo diet, for example. Now really, if you really want to know what paleo is, you're going to have to search pretty hard, because what you're going to think paleo is after you hear a few people talk about it is just eating straight fat and protein and avoiding all carbohydrates. And that's what people try to make you believe they're doing when they're a paleo person. But the bottom line is that that type of a diet isn't really a sustainable diet, and it's not good for you, and it's not good for the environment. So I just wanted to quickly tell you what a real paleo diet is. By the way, I want you to be very sure that I'm not promoting a paleo diet, and I don't believe that a paleo diet is what you should go for. But the basic idea of paleo is that you should eat what's around you from your environment that is basically whole foods. The only problem with that is a lot of people believe that if you're following a paleo plan, that you basically shouldn't eat carbohydrates, and that sugars of all kinds, including those from fruits, are bad for you. And the first thing I want to say regarding that is completely and totally off. If you don't eat carbohydrates, you're not going to be healthy. That's the bottom line. So when you're thinking about how to eat, what you want to do is really eat whole foods, and eat whole foods as close as you can to their natural state. But if you have something a little bit refined, don't worry about it. Just look for good quality stuff. For example, if you're going to eat oatmeal, for example, then go for organic oatmeal and use some organic raisins, and then cook it up. It's mildly refined and it's cooked, but it's not bad for you. In fact, there's a lot of good things about it, and there are a lot of things about a lot of cooked foods that are good for you. So remember that. But also eat plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables. And I want to put the emphasis on fruits, because fruits are one of the number one foods in the world for both vitamins and minerals and energy. And you need those carbohydrates from fruit. So don't be afraid to eat as much fruit as you want to eat. And also, don't be afraid to eat your cooked legumes and your cooked rice, quinoa, some amaranth, a little bit here and there. Whatever you want to eat that is a whole food and it's plant-based, and even something that's refined to some degree, you should just go ahead and eat it. And this is what I really think might make some people mad, but it's important that you understand this, because there's a lot of people running around, like I said, doing all these fad diets and trying to still live this old lifestyle that is a traditional lifestyle that they think is going to still allow them to be healthy. And the biggest misconception, in my opinion, is that you can still eat meat, especially that you can eat a lot of meat, or that meat is somehow really good for you. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I know 100% for sure that there's enough people not 100% for sure. I do know there's a lot of people trying to be healthy and they're still eating meat and not getting the results. This is also what I know. I've been a vegetarian since 1996. I've been a solid vegan for about a year and 9 months. And I was vegan off and on, between vegetarian and vegan, for all of the years since 1996, and I'm not suffering from a lack of strength or from a lack of protein. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions people have about diet changes involving getting rid of meat and eggs, things like that, that they're not going to get enough protein. So what I'm here to tell you today is that you don't have to worry about protein at all. All you have to do is eat enough calories. So that being said, make sure that you don't eat a couple of bananas or a couple of apples and a small bowl of oatmeal and think that, oh yeah, I'm good and I'm healthy and clean because I'm eating clean. You're not hungry anymore, and you can refine it and adjust it to get exactly what you need over time. But when you're eating meat, even if you're eating lean meat, you're still getting about 30% of your calories from fat, which is too much. And that percentage of calories, those calories that you're getting though, they're going to provide you with a lot more energy than a couple of fruits that don't have a lot of calories in them. So don't be afraid to just eat a lot of fruit. And when I'm saying eat a lot of fruit, I'm not saying eat exclusively fruit by any means. Eat all kinds of foods that are plant-based foods, but make sure that fruit is a big part of it, because that's where a lot of your nutrition and really, really good, clean burning energy is coming, and also high water content. So that's what's going to be really good for you to have as a staple in your diet. So if you want to eat healthy, eat fruits, eat greens, eat some beans, some legumes, beans, legumes, and some rice, some potatoes. Like starchy vegetables are good, and don't be afraid to have a lot of other vegetables in your diet too. But remember, fruits are where it's at for your energy. Vegetables, I guess the starchy ones are also good for really good for energy too, but there's also other nutrition and vitamins and minerals in those. And then like some rice help you to get some really good sustaining energy, is as well as some of your beans that also have high amounts of protein. But you don't have to worry about protein, as I said. Just make sure you're getting enough calories and you're going to be good. So I hope this helped you. I hope that you're going to go out and eat lots of plants, and specifically fruits and whole foods that come from plant sources, not animal sources. And you're going to find that you're going to feel better. That's my experience anyway. And I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just telling you that all these people are always talking to me like, how do I really be healthy? How do I be really healthy? And they still want to continue eating meat. And you know what? Some people seem to be okay eating meat. But there's a lot of people that aren't getting the results that they want, and they're still eating meat and thinking somehow that they've got to follow this kind of like low carb, Paleolithic style diet fad that's really not going to be long term or going to be sustainable long term, and maybe can cause you damage. And I'm thinking that somehow that is what is going to make them healthy. I'm saying, if you're not succeeding the way that you are, try going all the way plant-based, and be sure to get enough carbohydrates in you to sustain your energy. And just stay away from the super refined, ugly stuff like white flour, bleached flour, white sugar that has no more nutrients left in it. Things that are super, super refined to the point where they're no longer anywhere close to being a natural food. And that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, so please leave your comments below, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.